I spent my own money buying and wearing the top smartwatches people keep asking about. If you're trying to find the best smartwatch for fitness tracking, it's easy to waste cash on the wrong one. I tested these 5 during workouts, sleep, and daily life, and I'll tell you honestly which ones are worth it. Product number 1, Apple Watch Series 10. I picked up the Apple Watch Series 10 and the first thing I noticed was how thin it feels. The bigger screen is obvious right away and scrolling workouts or messages feels less cramped. During my runs, heart rate tracking stayed steady, GPS locked fast, and the training load feature actually helped me avoid overdoing it. I used the ECG and sleep tracking out of curiosity, and the health data felt clear, not overwhelming. Battery charging is quick, which mattered when I forgot to charge before bed. I also swam with it and the water tracking worked without fuss. My favorite part was how smoothly it works with my iPhone, from calls to Apple Pay. If you already live in the Apple ecosystem and want a polished fitness watch that does everything reliably, this one makes sense. That said, not everyone needs something this premium, so I compared cheaper watches. Product number 2, Samsung Galaxy Watch 7. When I strapped on the Galaxy Watch 7, it felt light and clean, especially with the smaller 4D case. The screen is sharp and swiping through stats felt smooth during sweaty workouts. I tested it on runs and bike rides, and the AI comparisons were actually motivating, showing how today stacked against yesterday. Heart rate readings stayed consistent even when I was moving a lot. Sleep tracking surprised me most because the energy score in the morning matched how I actually felt. Wellness tips were simple and didn't feel naggy. Battery life got me through a couple days without stress. If you're using a Samsung phone and want a fitness-focused smartwatch that feels smart without being complicated, this one fits nicely. It leans heavily into health insights, which made me curious how a longer-lasting, more outdoorsy watch would compare during hiking trips where battery life and GPS really matter most. Product number 3, Amazfit Active 2. When I held the Amazfit Active 2, it felt more like a classic watch than a gadget. The stainless steel body and bright AMOLED screen stood out immediately. I wore it for runs, hikes, and strength training, and the GPS locked fast every time. The maps with turn directions were clutch on unfamiliar trails, especially without pulling my phone out. Heart rate and sleep tracking felt accurate compared to my usual benchmarks. The real win here was battery life. I went over a week without charging, which was honestly refreshing. I also liked having tons of workout modes without paying a subscription. The Zepp app kept everything simple and readable. If you want serious fitness tracking, strong GPS, and long battery life without spending flagship money, this watch is easy to recommend. Still, I wanted to see how a cheaper, feature-packed option would feel day to day during real workouts. Product number 4, Budget Smart Watch Fitness Tracker. When I first put this budget fitness watch on, the screen surprised me. It's big, colorful, and easy to tap through menus. The plastic build feels light, not fancy, but comfortable for all-day wear. I tested heart rate, blood oxygen, and sleep tracking, and while I wouldn't use it for medical decisions, it stayed consistent for trends. During walks and gym sessions, step counts and calories lined up close enough to my reference watch. Notifications came through clearly, and I liked not pulling my phone out constantly. Battery life lasted several days, which helped. This watch really shines for beginners who want lots of features without spending much. If you want basic fitness tracking, reminders, and a customizable look at a low price, it delivers. After using this, I wanted to try something similarly affordable, but with calling and voice control built in for daily use without extra complexity stress. Product number 5, Alexa Smartwatch with Calling. When I wore this Alexa-enabled smartwatch, the first thing I noticed was the huge screen. Text, stats, and calls are easy to see without squinting. The build feels simple but solid enough for workouts and daily use. I tested Bluetooth calling, and voices came through clear in quiet rooms. Using Alexa from my wrist was handy for timers and quick questions. Fitness tracking covered the basics well, especially steps, heart rate, and sleep. It kept up during workouts, though it's better for casual exercise than intense training. Battery life lasted nearly a week for me, which was better than expected. This watch makes sense if you want smart features, calling, and notifications at a budget price. If fitness tracking matters more than apps or assistants, I still had one more option to consider overall, because comparing them side by side really showed strengths and weaknesses clearly during everyday workouts testing. All 5 of these watches have their place depending on what you value most. I've left links below so you can check current prices and details. Let me know in the comments which one you're leaning toward and what you use your watch for.